What are we doing now? We are about to start playing with our virtual pen, our turtle robot. We'll play around with its size, shift it around, and make it draw graphics for us. We will approach this turtle programming in a very child-friendly way, learning by examples and then looking at the details and the theory. So we'll not go about it the stiff, normal way that adults use to learn programming. Now, this is where we stopped the last time. Our robot drew a line. So let's run it one more time and we see that's what happened. So let's do something now. If we change this turtle here into circle, we notice the robot becomes a circle. If we change it into a square, it becomes a square. If we change it into a triangle, it becomes a triangle. So practically this is how we transform our robot, and I said I prefer using the turtle itself. So let's go back to our turtle, and our turtle looks just like this. Now let's play around with the size. If I change this 2 into 5 and 5, for example, just look at what will happen. Now it becomes elongated. So you notice that this one is longer and the thickness is longer. So let's go ahead and change just this one. You see it's elongated in this direction. Now let's change just this last one. So you see how thin it is. So practically that's how you play around with the size, the length, the width, and the height. I will just leave it on 2, 2, 2 to make it a bit small and rounded. I just want a nicely rounded robot. Yes. And I'll ask this robot to have a pen size. Robot 1.pen size. I will give it a nice big, you can give it a size from 1 to 10. If I give it this size, look at what will happen. If I save it, it becomes a thick line. Right now, I want this robot to draw a simple square for me. So I will say robot 1.right. So it turns right 90 degrees. If I do this, look at what happens to my robot. It goes and turns right. So if I do this thing, copy and paste it 4 times. Now look at what happens. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4 times and stays in the same position. So this is our first graphic, a square. Now let's change the color of our robot and make a mirror image of the square. So if I come down here and make it say blue, if I just put this color now blue, my robot changes from red to blue. And if I copy this thing here and I paste it down here, for example, and I turn everything to left, if you notice, everything is now left. So I want it to do a mirror image to the other side in blue. And you will notice one square looking down in red and there will be one looking up in blue. This is practically what it looks like. One, and it goes back up. and that's it. So see you next time.